Okay. Now we're going to go to items C through J, which are the separate questions. And we're going to move them all together.
Anybody want to move C through J, the referendum questions? Nobody moves those. They also do not move forward.
Okay, we'll go to the final item.
As I said before, I am not going to approve a budget tonight, especially this budget. And we're going to look at it further, and I'll have discussions with my boss at the state and see if we can come up with something that's better than what we have here tonight. I'm not promising anything, and I don't know, but as of right now, I am not overriding or approving any budget tonight.
Bueno, para resumir, están tratando de organizar sus votos para todos los gastos legales, los gastos de buses y sucesivamente. Sin embargo, el señor que viene del Estado y está monitoreando este presupuesto no va a aprobar nada en este momento hasta que hable con su jefe estatal.
Okay, then we'll move on to item K, which is the final one, and it's K only. So this is for the lease purchase of buses. Let's get a motion.
Need a motion on item K, which is the lease purchase for the buses. Am I correct, Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Yes, for the buses. Does anybody want to move item K? Okay, we do not have a motion on item K. It does not move forward.
Okay.
Mr. Thompson, as state monitor, I'm going to approve item K tonight, regardless of what happens with the budget. This is a savings of almost $3 million that this district cannot afford. If this were not implemented, we would have to find $3 million in cuts in the areas that we're looking at tonight. And I don't think we need to do that, so I am approving item K tonight.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the superintendent's agenda. On the superintendent's agenda, item number 3, the lease, we're going to be removing that item.
1 and 2.
Yes. So
Just so the board knows, we've removed this item twice, and the board did approve a lease with the Church of St. Mary for the Pioneer Elementary School. However, the lease was not in the proper language. The administration did not present the lease to the board in the proper language. The two attorneys, our attorney and their attorney, have been going back and forth. We have language which we believe is proper language, and we're still waiting for their attorney to get back to us and say they agree to the language so that the board can approve the proper language for the lease.
Bueno, ellos acaban de explicar que el punto de la letra K, que sería de arrendar los buses, no se va a llevar hacia adelante en este momento. También la agenda de la superintendente, el punto número 3, hay un conflicto de palabras en el contrato que estamos arreglando para la iglesia de St. Mary's, de San María, que es donde están los estudiantes de Pioneers. Así que los abogados tienen que leer ese contrato un poco más detalladamente.
Before we vote on A1, Ms. Winters, can you just explain what the revisions are to the calendar for the board members, please?
We changed the week next year for spring break, so instead of after the week after Easter, it is the week during Passover. So that way it coincides, Easter and Passover coincide together.
Okay, so this is for next year's calendar.
Next year's calendar.
Hemos hecho una revisión al calendario. El próximo año, la semana que los niños van a tener libres de la escuela va a ser después de las Pascuas. Okay, no va a ser durante, sino Va a ser la semana después de las Pascuas.
Can you also just explain the revision on number 2, A2, the residency policy? Do you know off the top of your head what those revisions are?
It wasn't a revision, it's just a second reading.
Oh, this is for a second?
This is a second reading, so we can enforce it.
Okay. But don't we already have a residency policy on the books?
Last month it was the first reading, this is the second reading.
Okay. So this will, once it goes in on the second reading, it'll be fully adopted at that point? Okay. Move it, please. Sorry?
I'll move it.
Okay. We need a motion on 1 and 2. Mr. Slotkin made the motion, need a second.
Second.
Discussion?
Mr. Burrell?
Yes.
Mr. Goldsmith?
Yes.
Mr. Jakopovich?
Yes.
Mr. Zlatkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Gonzalez? And Mr. Ian?
Yes.
Bueno, la Junta Directiva acaba de aprobar el punto número 1 y el punto número 2, que es que van a tener que redactar nuevamente el contrato de la escuela de Piners, y en la semana que cambia de vacaciones de primavera, por decirlo así, voy a hacer una corrección yo, que en vez, generalmente los niños salen para su semana de primavera, pero empezando el año que viene, su semana de primavera libre va a coincidir con la semana de las Pascuas.
Any further business, Mr. Thompson?
Go ahead.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second? Second. All in favor? We're adjourned. Thank you.
Se concluye la Junta.